I have always watched over your path, my child. From the first light of your morning to the quiet hours of the night, I have seen every step you've taken. I know the thoughts that stir within your heart and the quiet burdens that press upon your spirit. Every idea you formed, even the ones you never dared to speak, has been known to me. You may think your presence here, listening to these words right now, is just chance. But it is not. This very moment has been set apart for you, chosen with intention, woven into the story I have written for your life. I have something important to share with you. What I am about to reveal holds the power to reshape the direction of your journey. A new season is approaching, one that carries both opportunity and challenge. And if you do not open your heart to the guidance I am giving, you may face struggles too heavy to bear alone. Sometimes in life, one decision can alter everything that comes after. That is exactly where you are right now, standing at a turning point that will define your next steps. You see only the moment before you, but I see the path stretching far ahead. I see the unseen corners, the storms that could rise, and the gentle meadows waiting beyond them. I know what lies ahead, both the difficulties and the blessings that are waiting for you. So now I ask you to pause. Be still, my precious one, and listen closely to my words until the very end. What I will reveal can bring clarity, comfort, and direction to your heart. Your full attention is needed, for these truths are meant to shield you from harm and prepare you for the days to come. There are things hidden from your view, barriers that stand between you and the blessings I've already prepared. Yet if you lift your eyes toward me, if you let each word sink deeply into your spirit, I promise that understanding will come. And with that understanding, peace will follow. In this sacred moment, I will show you the insight your heart has longed for, the inner changes that must take root, and the greater purpose I wish to unfold in your life. The answers you've sought for so long are already here, waiting in my presence. Do not let anything pull your focus away now. Keep your mind steady, your heart open, and your spirit quiet before me. I know there are questions stirring within you, questions about your future, your worth, and your purpose. But my child, I ask you to trust me. Stay with me through this moment. The help I've prepared is far greater than you can imagine. I see the weight you've carried through the years, the silent struggles, the long nights when peace seemed far away. I have witnessed the tears you've hidden, the fears that visited your mind when no one else was near. But I come to you now not merely with words, but with a divine opportunity. Your being here reading this is no accident. It is part of my careful design. I know every chapter of your story, the pain you've endured, the loneliness you've faced, and the quiet strength that has kept you standing. My love surrounds you even now. You are not alone, and you have never been. This moment is an invitation to pause, to listen, and to let me speak to your soul. For I have something vital to reveal, something that could change the course of your life if you receive it. If you turn away from my voice, you might miss what could have transformed your future. I have prepared doors to open for you, paths that others cannot see, and blessings that are waiting for your yes. So I ask you, my child, focus on me. Quiet the noise of the world. Let every word reach your heart, for the gift I am offering is real. It is everlasting, and it will renew your spirit in ways you cannot yet understand. This moment is not for another day. It is for now. This is the time I have chosen to draw you near. My child, I am calling to your heart with tenderness, not fear. What I share with you comes from love, not from judgment. Every word I speak is meant to protect you, to keep you from walking into hardship that could break your spirit. If you ignore my voice, you might wander into situations that will weigh you down. But if you open your heart to me, I will guide you along safe and steady ground. I see what you cannot see, the unseen dangers, the subtle traps, the roads that look bright but led to sorrow. My desire is to lead you away from all of them. I am your shelter, your safe place, your protector. Yet even the strongest refuge cannot protect you if you choose to step away from it. My guidance is your covering, my truth your armor. To disregard my words is like walking into a storm without a coat or venturing into the cold without a fire. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken your spirit to the reality of what lies ahead. I long for you to remain close to me, so I can guide you through what others cannot navigate alone. There is a season approaching that is unlike any you have known before. It carries a depth of meaning that will shape not only your own future, but also the lives of those who follow you. This is a crossroads moment. The decisions you make now will echo across time. My child, do not rush ahead. Do not let the noise of the world drown out my whisper. Calm your thoughts and listen carefully. My words will bring direction where confusion has lived. My presence will bring peace where anxiety has grown. Do not let fear or uncertainty control your choices. The peace I offer you will steady your steps. I know the road ahead may appear uncertain, but every part of it is known to me. Your future is not a mystery to my eyes. I see the long road winding through valleys and hills, through days of sunshine and nights of storm. I see the places where you will stumble, and the moments where you will rise again stronger than before. Through it all, I will walk beside you. The favor I have prepared for your life is tied to your closeness to me. The blessings that await you are not random. They unfold through trust and obedience. I have mapped out a path for your days, one rich with meaning, peace, and genuine joy. Yet you must walk it hand in hand with me. The life I desire for you is not built on fear or striving, but on trust, surrender, and faith. When you let go of control, you make space for miracles to move. Do not be distracted by what others say or do. Their paths are not yours. I have written a unique story for you, one that fits only your heart and your purpose. Every decision you face is another chance to choose peace over panic, love over bitterness, and faith over fear. The world will offer shortcuts, easier roads that promise quick results, but those roads will never lead you to lasting fulfillment. My way is steady, purposeful, and full of grace. You may feel the pull of the world trying to rush you, telling you that time is slipping away, but I remind you, and every moment in my hands is perfect. You are not late and you are not behind. Everything unfolds right on time when you walk with me. Do not measure your progress by what you see around you. Measure it by how close you remain to me. The deeper your trust, the clearer your path will become. My beloved one, you are standing in a sacred moment. This is not just another day. This is a divine invitation to begin again, to realign your steps with my design. The choices you make now will shape the seasons ahead. My desire is not to burden you, but to bring you freedom. The kind that fills your spirit with peace and renews your sense of direction. The life I've prepared for you is not distant or unreachable. It begins here, in your willingness to listen and believe. Pause for a moment, breathe, and let these words rest in your soul. You are not forgotten. You are deeply seen, deeply known, and deeply loved. I have never turned away from you, not once. I know the roads you've taken, the mistakes that haunt you, the regrets that weigh heavy on your mind. Yet even in those moments I have been near, waiting for you to notice that I never left. My beloved child, I know the road has been long. I have seen the years that tested your strength, and the moments that made you wonder if I still cared. I never left your side. Every silent tear you shed was counted. Every sigh of your heart was heard. You thought no one noticed your pain, but I did. You thought your prayers were lost in the wind, yet every word reached me. I have been near through the quiet nights, holding your spirit even when you couldn't feel my touch. Do not believe the lie that you've gone too far or that you've fallen beyond my reach. There is no distance you could travel that my love cannot cross. My arms have always been open. You do not need to earn my affection or fix yourself before returning to me. Just come as you are, tired, uncertain, even broken, and I will meet you right where you stand. My love is not something you must qualify for. It has been yours from the very beginning. You may carry guilt over things long past, choices that still echo in your heart. But I tell you this, nothing you have done has canceled the love I hold for you. My forgiveness is greater than your mistakes. My mercy reaches further than your shame. When I look at you, I do not see failure. I see someone I created with purpose, someone who still carries the spark of divine light within. You are not defined by your worst moments. You are defined by the love I placed in you. Do you remember the times you were spared from harm, even when you didn't understand how? That was me. My protective hand shielded you. My presence surrounded you like a quiet wall of grace. There were moments when danger approached, but you were carried through because my eyes never left you. I have always been your guardian, though at times my care may have been invisible. Now I speak to you again because I want you to walk in that protection consciously, to know it, trust it, and rest in it. If you ignore this voice within you, the gentle prompting that stirs your heart, you risk stepping outside the shelter of that grace. My warnings are never born from anger, but from affection. I see the paths ahead that could lead to pain, and I long to guide you away from them. The world can seem bright and tempting, but not everything that glitters holds goodness. Some roads lead to loneliness disguised as freedom, and I do not want you to face that emptiness. You are at a turning point. A deep emptiness waits for those who walk apart from me, but a profound peace waits for those who draw near. I do not force anyone to love me. I invite them. I gave you free will because love must be chosen to be real. So now I extend that same invitation once again. Choose closeness. Choose faith. Choose life. My love will never fade, but its power unfolds fully only when you open your heart to it. Think of this not as a command, but as a rescue. I am reaching into the waters where you've been struggling to stay afloat, offering my hand. You can fight the current alone, or you can let me lift you. I see the exhaustion in your soul, the weariness that is built up from trying to handle everything on your own. Lay it down, my child. You were never meant to carry it all. I am here, ready to trade your heaviness for peace. Remember, I am not a distant judge watching from above. I am the one who walks beside you, who understands your feelings, who holds your heart when it trembles. My compassion is vast and my patience never runs out. No matter how many times you've wandered or fallen short, I stand ready to welcome you home. You do not need to be perfect to be loved. You are loved because you are mine. My dear one, this is the moment to rest in that truth. Stop striving to prove your worth. You already have it. You are seen, known, and cherished beyond measure. Let go of the guilt that keeps whispering lies. Let go of the thought that you are too late, too flawed, or too far gone. The story is not over. I am still writing it, and every page ahead is filled with grace. My precious child, I have placed before you a choice, a sacred crossroad where your decision will shape the days to come. You may choose to follow my voice, to walk with me in trust, or you may choose to go your own way. The freedom is yours because love cannot exist without choice. Yet I want you to know that every path carries its outcome. The road apart from me leads to struggle and emptiness, while the road with me leads to peace, strength, and purpose. I do not say this to control you, but to protect you. I see what lies ahead, the unseen twists, the hidden snares, the moments that could test your faith. I long to walk beside you through them, not to remove every challenge, but to give you the grace and wisdom to face them. If you will listen to my voice and trust my timing, I will turn even the hardest seasons into blessings that strengthen your soul. But if you choose to ignore my counsel, you may find yourself wandering in places where fear overshadows faith. This is why I am speaking to you now. The moment to decide is not someday, it is now. Each heartbeat, each breath carries significance. Your choices today are shaping the foundation for tomorrow. The world around you will tell you to wait, to delay, to take the easier path. But I tell you this, hesitation can steal the blessings I've already prepared. Time does not wait for those who keep looking back. The life I've designed for you unfolds when you step forward with courage. Do not fear what you cannot see. You may feel uncertain, but I can see the entire horizon. I know where the storms will rise and where calm waters await. Trust me enough to let me steer your course. The world offers comfort that fades quickly, promises of happiness that last only for a moment. But what I offer is lasting peace, a kind of rest that no circumstance can take away. When you walk with me, even the trials become teachers and even loss becomes a seed for new growth. You have wondered why I ask you to surrender, why I invite you to give me control. It is because I hold the full picture, the parts of your story you cannot yet see. When you release your grip, you give me room to work wonders. Trusting me is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is the strength to admit that you don't have to do everything alone. Think of how you've carried heavy loads for so long. Responsibilities, fears, expectations. You've tried to manage every outcome, to make everything right by your own strength. But that was never meant to be your burden. I am here to carry it with you. When you allow me to guide your steps, your path becomes lighter, your spirit steadier, and your heart calmer. My child, there will always be voices trying to pull you away. Distractions dressed as opportunity, noise disguised as truth. Not every open door is meant for you, and not every hand reaching out is meant to lead you. That is why my guidance matters. I will show you which paths are safe and which are not. I will protect you from what seeks to deceive you, but only if you stay close enough to hear my whisper. Do not be afraid of what you may lose by choosing me. Whatever you release into my hands, I will return to you in ways that overflow with goodness. Sometimes I remove things not to punish you, but to make space for what will truly bless you. Every detour, every delay has meaning when you walk with me. You may not understand it all now, but one day you will see that every no was leading you to a better yes. So take courage, my beloved. Do not delay the decision that your soul already knows is right. Walk with me into the unknown. I will go before you, lighting the way one step at a time. You don't need to see the whole road. Just trust the one who made it. The days ahead may bring challenges, but they will also bring miracles if you walk by faith. Let your heart rest in this truth. When you follow me, you never walk alone. My beloved child, remember this above all else. You are never alone. You never have been and you never will be. Through every storm that has come and every quiet moment that followed, I have walked beside you. Even when you couldn't feel my presence, I was there, guiding, protecting, and whispering peace into the corners of your heart. You may not have recognized my hand at the time, but every moment of grace, every bit of strength that kept you going, was me. You worry about what's ahead, about whether you'll be strong enough, wise enough, or brave enough to face what's coming. But I assure you, the same love that carried you this far will carry you forward. The days ahead are not meant to break you, but to reveal the depth of who you are when you walk with me. You do not need to understand every step. You only need to trust that I know the way. There will be moments when your heart feels heavy again, when the world grows loud, and when doubt creeps in. In those moments, pause, breathe, whisper my name, and you will sense my nearness. I am not far away. I am within reach, closer than the air you breathe. My presence will steady your trembling heart. When you are uncertain, I will give you clarity. When you are weary, I will give you rest. My promises are not fragile. They do not change with the winds of circumstance. What I have planned for you will stand, even when everything else around you shakes. You may not see it now, but your faithfulness today is shaping a future filled with peace and purpose. Every act of trust, every quiet yes to my will, builds something eternal. Let go of the idea that you must earn my blessings. They are gifts, freely given out of love, not rewards for perfection. I do not count your mistakes. I cover them with mercy. I do not measure your worth by your achievements. I measure it by my heart, which chose you long before you ever called my name. There is no failure too great, no shame too deep that my grace cannot redeem. If you could see the future I have prepared, you would smile even through the tears. There are blessings waiting, hidden just beyond this season. Doors you thought were closed will open in their appointed time. People you lost will be replaced by those meant to walk beside you. The places where you felt empty will overflow with new purpose. I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything for your good. You may wonder how to stay close to me when life grows busy. The answer is simple. Keep your heart turned toward me. Speak to me in the quiet moments, while you walk, while you rest, even while you work. I do not require grand gestures. I simply desire your presence. Each time you pause to acknowledge me, the distance between us disappears. When you feel the weight of this world, remember, I am your refuge. When fear tries to take hold, whisper, I trust you, and watch peace return. My love will always be stronger than your fear. My hope will always outlast your sorrow. My plans will always be greater than your disappointments. You are safe in my care. Do not rush ahead and do not dwell on yesterday. Live this day fully, aware that you are loved, guided, and chosen. Every sunrise is a reminder that I still have work for you to do, joy for you to discover, and people for you to bless. Nothing in your past disqualifies you from the purpose I've written for your life. So walk forward, my cherished one. Lift your head. The same hands that shaped the stars hold your future. The same voice that spoke light into the world speaks life into your soul right now. The same love that gave you breath will sustain you forever. You are mine, always have been, always will be. Take my hand, and let us begin again. The path ahead may be unfamiliar, but it is good. I have designed it with care, and I will walk it with you every step of the way. Let your heart rest in the truth that nothing can separate you from my love. Not time, not failure, not fear. My child, you are home in me, and that is where your peace will always be found. In a world that moves faster than our hearts can follow, it is easy to forget the gentle voice calling us back to peace. The message you've just read is not a distant spiritual story. It is a mirror for how we can live today. We rush through our days chasing stability, success, and approval. Yet the quiet assurance we long for is not found in achievements or possessions. It is found in trust, the kind of trust that allows us to pause, breathe, and believe that we are guided even when we cannot see the path ahead. To live this truth is to slow down enough to listen. Each morning, before the noise begins, take a moment to invite calm into your spirit. Whisper gratitude instead of complaint. Trade fear for curiosity and impatience for faith. The same love that spoke in the message speaks still through the ordinary moments of your life. A kind word from a friend, a sunrise after a restless night, a feeling of strength returning when you thought you had none left. You do not have to have everything figured out. Life will never unfold in a perfect line, but every turn, even the unexpected ones, can lead to growth if you keep your heart open. When you face uncertainty, remember, trust is not pretending everything is fine. Trust is choosing to believe that something good can still come from what feels unfinished. Let the message guide you toward compassion, for yourself and for others. Forgive quickly, love deeply, and hold loosely to what you cannot control. When you walk with humility and peace, you become a light for those still lost in confusion. And when fear whispers that you are alone, recall these words. You are seen. You are known. You are loved beyond measure. Your steps matter. Your story matters. Even now, the same divine presence that has watched over you since the beginning still walks beside you, not to lead you backward, but forward into a life of purpose, quiet strength, and unshakable peace.